Howdy from Arlington, Texas, y'all. Hope this video finds you well. It's a nice little note in front of me. Ken, just a few buybacks here for your eventual Franken set. Shane and I have been talking about that for years, and I do have hundreds of them, and eventually I'm going to get on it. I think one of my first videos on this channel, I was talking about it. And yeah, I never got around to it. I know, I'm the worst. I suck. I'll send more in the future. Thanks for your hobby, friendship, and keep up the awesome work on YouTube. Shane, aka Shoebox Legends. If you're following me and you're not following Shane over at Shoebox Legends, you are YouTubing wrong. You need to go check that out. I will try and remember to put a link to his channel below. Yeah, it's funny. I'm doing a lot of sorting and organizing, and I actually came on the 2 boxes of buybacks I have over the weekend. So, someday. So the first card's not a buyback. This is a Helmar card, and it is my first Helmar. I will say that I've had, I can get kind of irritated with Helmar because they will show up in searches where they shouldn't be, like T206. But after seeing some of some of Shane's videos, these are some beautiful cards. I'm not actually sure who Cobbin is, and I don't know if this was purposefully, and he will probably comment and let me know, but he played for the Indianapolis Negro League team. I want to say, I thought that was the Clowns. I'm not sure. And I don't know if it was on purpose, but I did live in Indianapolis for the better part of a decade before I moved to Texas. So that is awesome. It's definitely a thick guy too. Very fun, very awesome. Thank you, Shane. I know every time I look at this, I will know exactly where that came from. You never forget your first, right? So we got some buybacks. Let's go through them and see what we got here. Focus. Tom Grieve of the New York Metropolitans. Marty Patton, the Royals. Jim. Oh, and it's a 79. That's my birth year one. Yeah, on these two, I know Shane does his Franken set, but he has 1990 Tops as one of his favorite sets of all time. So he also, if they don't fit in his Franken set and they're a 90 Tops, he's also working on a 90 Tops. This is my birth year set, which I'm actually going to start working on passively, but I definitely want to start keeping all of the buybacks that I have, along with 87, which is the first year I collected, and 88. It's one of my other favorite sets from my youth. Jim Colburn, Paul Splatorf. Definitely recognize a lot of these names. Ed Herman, John Urea, that's another 79 Tops. Sil Campiasano, Rediscover Tops. Tim Johnson, 1979. Milt Kyler. Man, he must have had a lot. I mean, he must have had a lot of these because it's a buyback, so I guess it didn't go into there. It's a 1990, and it's a Red Sox card. How many of these you got, Shane? I feel like this should have stayed in your collection. Bobby Wine is this 69, I believe. 69. Awesome. 50th anniversary stamp. As you see, there's a lot of different stamps in there. If you don't understand kind of the concept of a Franken set, I encourage you to go over to his channel and search some of his videos about his Franken set, and he will definitely explain to you. Now, mine, I'm using some slightly amended rules from his when I do mine, but it's definitely going to be the same concept. Pat Dobson, who was later with the Red Sox, I believe. Terry Steinbach, 88. Another classic design that I hated until the last handful of years, but now I love it. Vicente Romo. Pat Perry, Rediscover. Tom Lampkin, Rediscover. Johnny Briggs, 1973. There are some oldies in here. That is awesome, Shane. Phil Roof with a 50th anniversary stamp from 1969. Another 79. Fran Healy. 79, right? No, 76. 76. I guess I get those a little confused. This is 79. Butch Winiger. Norm Miller. Randy Lurch, 1979. rounding it out, a 1976 Dan Ford. I mean, this was just, I mean, what made this so awesome was there were so many 60s and 70s in here. And if and when you can find lots, usually you end up with a lot of the junk wax years. So this was just so awesome that he was willing to send these over to me. So Shane, I do have a big box of cards for you. It's gonna make its way there eventually. I'm the worst. I suck. But it is gonna. Hopefully by the end of the year. Hopefully by the end of the year, it'll make it. And hopefully sometime in the next few months, I can get started on my Franken set. But that's what I got for today. I want to thank you for watching this far. If you did, be smart, be safe, don't be a dickhole, and I'll see you down the road.